Yankees baseball is next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now batting, Ted Williams. He will lead this one off today.
Williams.
And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, you know, one thing I look at, they're protecting their own territory. I mean, they won the first 2 games of the series. They got a chance to sweep right now. You just can't let people come into your house and win games.
Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Tiant, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in a 2-count strike and watch him put them away.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Designated hitter, Aaron.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready now, Yogi Berra. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow. And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Into the box, number 0, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Tiant sets. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And that misses. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
At the plate, Johnny Damon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tejada is right there on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Posada will take this one in, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Boggs comes up with it. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone trying to bunt his way aboard.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And it misses. 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Rob Refsnyder. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tiant's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 0-1 on its way. Out of play. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Popped up. Posada is over, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1. Into the box now, Ruben Tejada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a passed ball is the result.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Three and two now. Aaron Judge will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Outside and low, 3-0.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Yogi Berra. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, first baseman, Jorge Posada.
Striding in once again, Jorge Posada. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Tee-on sets. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Damon waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Striding in, Johnny Damon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Rolled slowly to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0 delivery. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, number 0. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman, number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll dive back in. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
One and two. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he just misses with a curveball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Into the box, Ruben Tejada. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is there, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way outside for a ball. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hard hit ball to short. Tejada fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 now, Boston. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Digging in to try it again, Yogi Berra. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Here's a high pop-up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jorge Posada.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Posada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Damon, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap around second. He's on his way to third. Posada takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, number 0. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. Aroldis Chapman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Aroldis Chapman.
Ready for another chance. Johnny Damon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Johnny Damon.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw gets Damon at first as he's retired, trying to bunt his way aboard.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime line against Chapman. 2 hits in 7 tries. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Refsnyder ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 6-3 game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Blake Swihart will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the belt, the pitch. In there, strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Boston leads it 6-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A high fastball is in there. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Refsnyder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. A 3-0 pitch on its way. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifetime line against Chapman, 1 for 4. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
2 out with the man at first. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Ready with the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Johnny Damon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The shortstop, number 2,
Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Red Sox leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Digging in once again, Ruben Tejada. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ruben Tejada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Set to deal on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That's 1-1. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams on the move. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
In now, Yogi Berra. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Tee on sets. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Williams sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Stanton is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
8th inning now for the visiting Red Sox as they lead this one over their American League Eastern Division rivals. You get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Posada in foul ground. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead it 6-3. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Digging in now, Jorge Posada. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Jorge Posada.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will land foul. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on base percentage counts.
Now here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, number 0.
Coming to the plate now, number 0. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
This ball will be chopped foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jacoby Ellsbury waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hit hard to short. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And to score, the runner from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Very weakly on the ground.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready with the 1-2. And another foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 4. Ready now, Ted Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Nobody out, runner on first. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back easily. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back in standing. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 2 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 6-4. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Standing in, Ruben Tejada. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
Ruben Tejada.
A fastball off the plate away. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Williams is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, has seen him go 3 for 9. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Kimbrel pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
6-4 the outcome today. Louis Tiant gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Craig Kimbrel closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.